Yellow friendo bindos, it is me, your friend Colorblind Fox, bringing you some more Game Pass content. Today we're checking out the Outer Wilds, which is not to get confused with the Outer Worlds, which is another space adventure game. We're gonna press A to start here. The Outer Wilds, let's see, patch 8 contains major updates. All input bindings have been reset. We're sorry. We will resume our expedition. Let's see what's here. I haven't booted up this game in a while. But anyways, the Outer Wilds is a space game with kind of a big twist in the fact that, let's see. Okay, it's a little jumpy here. Maybe it's just us getting booted up. Okay, so we could roast some marshmallow. We could extend our stick, and we will, eat that delicious marshmallow. But a big thing about this game is we're going to go up here, and up here is our spaceship. And there's a little glowy beam, and we will go here. I didn't go on a full ramble. Outer Wilds is brought to you by Mobius Digital, published by Annapurna Interactive, which does a bunch of story type games. We don't have to suit up quite yet. We're going to buckle up, and we're going to lift off. Now, biggest thing about this game that I want to talk about is this game was announced around the same time the Outer Wilds or Outer Worlds was. And so I could say I'm probably still a little bit salty in the fact that it was hard to tell the difference between the Outer Wilds and the Outer Worlds, especially when you're trying to Google it. But as you see, we have just exited from our planet. And the fact that we are on this planet, we are on a little bit of a trajectory here. So we are here. Our little spaceship is going off. There's our planet. The Timber Hearth, which is, basically the Earth. And then there is the Alder Rock. And then, a planet over here. We could decide which planet we want to go to. Giant's Deep, if I recall, if this is the water one. This one's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to lock onto that. So we're going to see if we could find that in our spaceship. So this is a space exploration game, a lot more akin to actually, I would say, going to the planets, going to different planets. So let's see. If I recall correctly, we got autopilot. We're going to accelerate. Oh, so I don't know if this was originally here, but yeah, there is the ability to gain speed and go towards the planet. So we'll just go check out a planet, see what's going on. And they are firing retro rockets, which is cool. So this may help us land. The biggest mystery of this game, and we're probably going to come along it, does take a little time to accommodate itself. I would imagine, anyone who's somewhat familiar with this is going to know. The big spoiler alert is this is, exactly what it doesn't seem to be like. It is Groundhogs Day. Let's see if we come on this planet. Oh, we're going to crash. We have to repair our damage. Oh, so we are in the water. I would prefer to land here. So we have landed. There is landing software there, so you could actually land exactly where you need to. We would like to unbuckle from our ship. And so from here, one thing we want to do first is we want to suit up, because if you don't suit up, if the planet does not have an atmosphere, you will die. Right? I did not want to do that. I want to look for any damage, so we could have flashlights here. We'll repair our gear right there, so repair our headlights just to make our ship a little bit better. So big thing about here is we are on a planet here. Can we fly a little bit? I'm sorry, it's been a while since I played this game. The Outer Wilds was on Game Pass. I want to say it was about a year ago, right? And then A. Oh, so that's how you... Oh, we just fell in the water. Oh, no, we landed on the land, so we're still fine here. And they took it off Game Pass, but it has now retrieved itself back onto Game Pass, which is super cool. So sometimes when something leaves, you don't know when it's going to come back, and it finally came back. How do I make that jump? Is there a B? Is there a Y? We have a signal gun. I feel like I'm missing something here. I did get a scout. So we could take a snapshot now and see what it looks like. So if we want to, let's see. So our scout's kind of stuck there. I don't care. Can we do another one? No, it's stuck there. Nope. Gravity's kind of protecting it. And now we do float, which is nice. So we can't like completely get screwed. But it does not seem like a good ability to jump here. So with that being said, I may just want to leave and we will test this out later. So it's like Groundhog's Day in the fact that your day keeps repeating over and over again. I could refuel, whatever. We'll just put it away. We do have heavy gravity, so we're going to return our suit. And we will buckle up and just land or get out of here. So I don't care too much for this planet. If you see, there is a massive tornado. We can go like get swept up in it and be blown around. We can't really see what's going on very well. Oh, I mean, we can't see anything because we are off the planet now, which is fine. The flying mechanics aren't as bad as they seem. I'm just a really bad pilot. But once you're out of something, you can go somewhere else. So there's Timber Hearth. We could go to a Brittle Hollow. We could go to the Interloper, which is just a random asteroid that swings around. And there is something, seems to be something over here. Can we can't lock in on that, unfortunately. So you do have to... Dark Bramble. There's also this planet as well. Wait, no. It's left stick to lock on. So maybe we can lock on here. I would like to lock onto this thing. I don't know. I'm going to lock onto the Interloper, and then hopefully locking onto the Interloper will help us get to whatever that dark thing was in the sky. So we're going to just do an autopilot, and our ship should help us get there. So this game definitely leaves a lot of mystery. You want to go to different planets. You want to check out everything around you just to see, you know, what's going on. All right. And so there's a black hole here that we kind of missed. I would like to board autopilot. Actually, I would like to continue engaging autopilot, because I will land on that right now. So we could go to the Interloper, or try and find that black hole wherever it went. Screw it. We'll just go on the Interloper. And they do make these things pretty sizable to check out with an atmosphere. Okay, so maybe not this asteroid. Is this or comet? I forgot what the difference between a comet and an asteroid is. But there is stuff to check out here. We would want to kind of see what's going on. And there is this little 6-axis controller on our left side, which shows which direction we're going. And once you're good, unlike me, you could use it to get where you're needing to go. Because you have to traverse in 3D space, which does preserve some difficulties. Okay, so there's a ship here. That's what I thought. There is something worth landing here to check out. So that's what I'm trying to do. I would like to landing mode. That might help me a little bit better to get oriented. Ugh, nope. I'm still bad. Still bad. Okay, we're gonna land it. I have faith. Okay, we have landed. Touchdown. I would like to unbuckle. I have no interest in... I would like to open the hatch. And so here we could come to this thing, and there is an untranslated recording. So once we have the ability to translate, that's another thing. You have to kind of learn the alien language, because there's, even though we're like a bunch of connected planets, there's a mysterious alien presence amongst us. All right, so yeah, here's kind of how you would jump on lower gravity, and you could use it to fly around because our gravity is very low. So now that we have kind of explored that, just showing you that that's something you can check out. And we're about 10 minutes into the video, so we will continue this. We're going to launch up from here. And I do want to kind of take note of something. So once we're away from said comet, I don't care about you anymore. Can I want to unmatch? I don't care. Okay, so we're not locked onto that anymore. If you take a look at the sun, it's a bright orange color. And that's going to factor in later. So once we check that out, I'm not doing a really good job of exploring these planets because it's hard to land and get there. But I don't remember the autopilot being this easy. I remember like flying around and going from planet to planet being extremely difficult, or just me being extremely bad. But we'll go here, kind of see what's going on Brittle Hollow. They are firing retro rockets, and we can continue the autopilot. So we have a pretty much a planet here, but on the inside you could see that, like its name, it is hollow. Now there is gravity to be said here, and there is also, yeah, we'll get landing mode going just to show that we are capable of a normal landing. Hey, we did it. So we will unbuckle here, put on our spacesuit. I cannot stress enough how important it is to make sure you get that spacesuit on. And we have 1 times gravity, so you know we could do a standard jump and have a little bit of a rocket boost to help us move. But you're not going to be doing any kind of like sick moon flips or anything to get you around. One thing is we do have our translator here on translated writing. So one of the biggest things we need to work on right now is figure out how to translate this writing, because we don't speak that alien language. Also, there's our sun right there. It is getting a lot brighter, and there's a little bit of a sun there in the distance. I'm trying to remember what the specific time is when the sun, you know, as suns do in the course of time, go supernova. I guess we could let that go forward. There is an unidentified signal nearby. We also have a massive black hole down here that we're just going to kind of ignore for now and try to ignore the spaghettification. Oh, we actually almost just, you know, murdered our bodies. Our health signals are very critical from that landing. So if I could take that back, I absolutely would. But everything seems fine right now. All right, how will I get from here? I believe these portals mean something, but you have to unlock some things to get those moving. So I don't think we have much of a choice from here. We're just gonna have to, you know, go for it. Actually hopping through there is not really gonna do much for me. And we just kind of fell in a black hole. But fortunately for us, we don't get stuck in the black hole yet. Or yeah, we just went through the black hole and it teleported us. So we are out in space. We are here. And we were on Brittle Hollow, you know, over here. Here is our ship. So we just teleported. But, you know, that's not the end of things, though, because since we teleported, whatever was here before teleported as well. And I would like to, you know, check that out before I run out of fuel. So we have a mysterious, I'd call it like a satellite, like a piece of the International Space Station over here or something that we could fly around in our spacesuit, check out a little bit. We are a little worried on our oxygen level. Oh, there's nothing to really grab onto, unfortunately. But yeah, there's the opposite of, I guess the black hole. There's just this big white hole there, and that's where we got spat out. And then there's our sun, looking as red and marvelous as ever. So we're just gonna kind of see here. We might be able to gain entry here. You know, we are just explorers on the moon. Oh, and here's a thing here. So here's a ball. We could kind of rotate here. And rotating that ball gave us some oxygen. How that gave us oxygen? I mean, I'm not going to question it. It's always nice to be able to breathe. And then from here, looks like we have expanded down a little bit further. And we can't read that, I don't believe. Nope. Yeah, too close and translated. Looks like there is a warp here. That was going up, that's going down. We could pick up a project stone. So we'll hold on to the stone, I guess. Go down a little bit. And let's see. There's some kind of stone here. Put it right in there. I don't think that's going to do anything. Drop project stone. Doesn't really do much. But yeah, this ball follows us wherever we tell it to go. So we could have it come over here. Doesn't do anything close. Have it come back there. Huh. Big mystery. So that is something to uncover as well. It looks like there is a map there. So we have to figure out what to do with that map. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? I can't go up there. That is a place that I cannot go. We'll drop that stone. I'm not too worried about the stone. I'd rather get out of here, to be honest. Well, if we're going to be stuck here on our last days, I would like to escape. So you can't even come. It's underneath us. So this ball is, fortunately, looks like it. Yeah, it can't go that way. So tough for me to say. We just move this back and forth. It could go in one of these sections or the other. So I'm just going to leave it here in the opposite section. Got our Christmas light there. Got our tree. I mean, at least we're not suffocating. Our fuel for our jetpack is kind of null and void. Yeah, and that's where we came in from. So we're just kind of stuck. As much as I would want out of here, they're not letting me. Like, can I come out? No, we're... Nope. So somehow we teleported just by being in there, and we are back outside, a lot closer to the sun, and next to some writing. Yeah, so if we took a look at the map, we're on Brittle Hollow. We're actually where our ship is. We're very close to our ship. So we've traveled all around our little universe. There are some skeletons here. And it looks like in there's a little passage, but there's some sand there. So the sand makes it difficult. Some more unintelligible writing. I wish we would have brought that stone with us. If I knew we were going to teleport, I would have, kept that on me. Now, you do have the option to use a booster, so if you really want to get some jetpack lift, you can, at the expense of a lot of fuel. All right, so I'm just, kind of keeping an eye on the sun, because I just know any moment now it could, be the end of it. Some people just want to watch the world burn, Master Wayne, and all that jazz. And then one planet I haven't even mentioned here is the Hourglass Twins. There's the Amber Twin and the Ash Twin. What's going on with them? They have a pretty unique aesthetic as well. So this is where we teleported from. And that's neat. So our ship is actually halfway around the world, per se. So we're gonna use a lot of our boost. Or actually, no, our ship is way the hell over there. So our ship's not close. We're stuck on a planet. Where is our ship? I'm here. The interloper. Our ships got teleported too. So us and our ship actually swapped locations. So unfortunately, we're just kind of in the colds of space. We could pick up this signal scope. And so if we go this way, we could find some harmonica music. If we need distress beacons, we can find those as well. There's a distress beacon in that location. There may actually be one. Oh, it's an unknown. There might. Yeah, so there's a distress beacon this way. So that's another kind of pathway you could follow on if you want to go check out the distress beacons. If you're lost, distress beacon. Yeah, so you have those two options. So you can see who's playing the music. You see who's playing the distress beacon. And so there goes our sun. The planet we're on is kind of falling apart here, unfortunately. So we just went through the black hole again. Let's see if we could get any close. Fuel depleted using oxygen as propellant, and I don't want to like suffocate in this space yet, so I'm just gonna let it go. You know, maybe we could find some nice music to listen to. Nice little jam in our final moments. Fortunately, you know, can't listen forward to it for too long, because I mean we are coming up closer on the sun. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we are just a speck, getting closer and closer. Do not go softly into the night. Rage against the dying light, or whatever it is. What is that? That was the Dylan Thomas poem. Because I don't have anything to talk about. So we got 3 minutes of oxygen. So we're just gonna be breathing our oxygen. Yeah, because I want to show the sun blowing up, because it's, you know, it's kind of tight. You see, it's a little unstable right now. I don't know if we're gonna run out of oxygen first, or if the sun's gonna go first. Oh, there it goes. It is going supernova. Rage against the dying light. And then there it goes. It expands. And then as we say it, like layer in space, it's just coming for us, which is horrifying. But we've accepted our fate. And typically, that's the end of things. But as anything with a twist, it's looking at all the memories in the past 22 minutes. And with all those memories, where does it go back to? I'm glad you asked. It's us back on our planet with our friend here. We can talk to Slate. There's our pilot ready to get this beauty off the ground. And let's see. You know, the ship is a death trap. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I gloss over some of the finer detail. Astrophysics is really more Hornfels' domain. I'm here for the rocket science in the marshmallows. So, you know, as you always do, you want to extend. You don't want to extend too far. You just want to get like a crispy toast on it. Oh, I burn it, but anyways, we'll eat that, and we could eat more if we want to, or we could go for another adventure. So I kind of want to show off a few more of the planets, because there's a range of them. So there's a few things we could do here. So we could go back into our spaceship. We can buckle up. And where are they? The Hourglass Twins. That's who I kind of want to show off real quick. So we're going to launch off. And then we want to make sure we get enough trajectory off the planet. So yeah, we are out of that planet's orbit. And then from there, we will, you know, orient ourselves. And if that is the Amber Twins, we're just going to autopilot to them. I would like to engage the autopilot. So we will check out our friend, the Ash Twin here. And see what's going on. It's going to have us slow off. Actually, I would like to... I'm going to abort this autopilot, and we're going to expand away, because I was more interested in this pilot. I would like to match your velocity, please. The Amber Twin. So we're going to kind of come over here. And as you get closer, you get the landing mode option. So from the landing mode option, there's already a spaceship on here. So let's see what happens when we land. So we have a cockpit view, and then we'll just unbuckle, grab our suit, open hatch. And then here we are on the planet. A little dark, so we could pull out a flashlight. We could see if we could see the Ash Twin over there. Not a whole lot of gravity here either, so you kind of use it to boost around. And so something you will see is the Ash Twin is providing this planet with sand. Whatever weird gravity they have, we are pulling all the sand off of them and locating it onto our planet, which makes for a crazy wild interaction, because as you go in here, you may come across like the valleys here. And so we'll kind of go in this cave here. And let's see, we could continue this way. And as you go, since time is a constant, these places in here with these briar patches and stuff may fill up while you're exploring. And since it's on a loop, you know, you kind of know where to go, where to check out. Let's see, there's an unidentified signal nearby. I don't know what that means, but we could kind of go here, go more towards like the center of the planet. Oh, shoot, we might have fallen too low. But yeah, there's definitely sand here. So that is filling up. So we're not going to start there, but you may notice as we go here, this planet's going to fill with sand. We hear all kinds of sounds too, so we're going to... Oh, I guess this ladder just isn't rendered. Hopefully this one is. Nope. So, I mean, it's a little buggy. It is an indie game, so maybe they haven't polished everything out. But we're going to check it out. So we'll climb up. Oh, wow. We actually found probably the most broken spot here. Typically, those ladders function correctly as ladders. I just want to... Ooh. This actually may be an issue if we can't climb it. If we could just walk through this planet, that might be an issue. I was more interested in showing how it fills up. So yeah, you can see that the sand is filling this location up. And there are things to be hidden underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and super boost up, if at all possible. Yeah, so I hate to have to do it like that, but there was no way out of there if I didn't boost. So yeah, by the end of it, that will be completely filled. And there are other temples here, so we could kind of check out over here. That might have been the same place we went through before. But we could kind of Neil Armstrong our way here. Is this the usable ladder? This is the usable ladder. And check it out as we go. So yeah, that's a big thing, is that one ship is taking, or one planet is taking the sand of the other planet. So we have used our half of our boost. Trying to go up. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck in the Earth's gravity, so I'm trying to boost back to our ships just so we could GTFO, because I want to show you the other planet, because before when we looked at it, it was just a massive ash ball. So while one planet gets its stuff hidden, if you go to the other, we'll put our, you can also check pre-flight status. So jetpack boost could be when it's separate or any time to thrust when used. Okay, so these are just different settings. I guess that's all that is, which is nice. They will take a little bit of launch off of this planet. Okay, let me... Oh, okay. It has kind of similar controls to the helicopter in the Battlefield series, whereas when you're very new to the controls, you could absolutely wreck yourself. Okay, so there's one thing right there. There's a giant blue thing, so you're not completely curious on, wait, what should I do? That thing definitely draws the eye. So we're gonna go to this guy though real quick to land on it, because now there's actually something coming out here. So there was just the roof here, but it's not just the roof anymore. So what I could do, if I'm good, oh, we got stuck in the sand trap. We're gonna try and land back here in the center circle. If we land our ship there, that tornado actually may launch our ship from one to the other. So we're gonna... Wait, did I land? I landed for a second and now I curved myself, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here, I said. I think we're landed. We're about to find out. Yeah, we're landed. We're fine. So we could kind of go here, and if we need to, we could actually remove these scrolls here. That is something else. I could drop a scroll there. Does it do anything? No. There's a lot of places you could drop the scrolls. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to drop it there, but you can. You say, hey, but you could actually drop it in the right location as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to show, that the sand is decreasing on this planet. So let's... Oh, I thought my suit would have been fueled up from going in the ship, but that was not the case. We have not fueled back up. So yeah, we could put that there, hop in our ship, and we'll just lift off. And this gives a nice view of the planet still decreasing because the sand is leaving it and uncovering some of its mysteries. So some of it about the loops is it is a waiting game. You have to kind of wait till certain events happen, certain things have been uncovered. So there is a game of patience there. So one thing I could do is that signal scope we were using before, we could use it ourselves to determine where that music was coming from. Yeah, so I plan on going to check it out. I think I lost it. I'm going the wrong direction. Come on, get me closer. Get me closer. It looks like it might actually be on the opposite side of the sun. Yeah, there's something on the other side of the sun. But we'll go check it out. Yeah, because it's saying it's 10,000 miles away, or 10,000 meters. Okay, I want to go back. Looks like something over here, potentially. Over in this. Okay, I don't know what the best way to... That's a different music. There's for sure something over there we wanted to check out. So what we'll do is we'll just go over here and engage autopilot. Check out where this music's coming from. A little whisper. Or not whistler, whisper. I meant whistler. We'll definitely give that a shot. See what it's all about. The question is it on this planet or is it behind? Actually, I might hit too hard. Oop. Landing camera damage, landing gear damage. It's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing's real anyway. So we're gonna figure out where it's at. So there is a little smoke fire here. I think that's where it's at. But trying to actually land on a moving planet, although I'm no rocket scientist, is definitely not one of the easiest things I've ever done. Oh yeah, so our landing, if you actually damage your vehicle, that's another neat thing to kind of note here. If you damage your landing camera, you can't see. But as you see, the planet we came on, there's mysteries here as well. So I'll crash this. I don't care. I don't give a darn tootin'. I just want to get out of here. We could exit here without having to. Please don't do this. Without having to put on our super suit, because this is our planet, so we're used to the oxygen here. But on any other planet, you might run into issues. I would like to fix my camera. So that's fixed. So we come here and there's like this weird plant thing that this guy's observing. You could talk to him. He's like, I thought you were going to space. So I could say, hey, what crashed? So this is something that's infecting the planet. And as you go around, you might notice it on other planets. Oh, I want to get out of here. Please let me go. So that is a storyline in itself. So there's like several small storylines just going on, kind of reminiscent almost of like a Majora's Mask, because everyone is kind of doing their own thing at this point and living in their own life. Some, have nothing going on. Some people, like that guy, he's exploring. So that music, I believe, no, I guess it's not right there. There is that guy playing the harmonica somewhere, but I don't think now is going to be the time that I'm going to find it. You could also land right there within the waterfalls. There's like a whole training ground sort of area. There's a lot to the actual planet that you're on. So you could, explore. You could check out what's going on. Where's our sun at? I was the sun. Oh, it's massive, so I'm probably going to be able to find this real quick. Let's see. If I were a sun or whatever, I see light over here. Yeah, so that's our sun. So you might want to, after doing so many loops and not knowing what to do, you might just kind of say, hey, this is Groundhog's Day, kind of Bill Murray sort of deal, and then just say, hey, let's just rocket it into the sun. So you definitely have that opportunity to. Now, I will say it is the sun, and like the sun, it is many thousands of degrees. So what happens if you crash into the sun? You're gonna come out and see all your past histories. Okay, that's the time we were flying. That's the time we were trying to decode. That's the time we were trying to climb the stairs. And this little vignette that you see here is always nice because it reminds you, hey, what you spent the last 20 minutes doing. Would you look at that? We are back up in space. And one of the little first clues you'll see is there's kind of this thing right up there behind the planet, and it was sparking. You're going to be like, hey, why was it sparking? And that's part of the mystery as well. So what we could do, we could doze off. I'm not sure what specifically dozing off is going to do for us. It's going to make our time go head forward. So if you know something's going to happen after 5 minutes, you could, stop it off there. But so that's a nice mechanic as well. So it's not a constant waiting game. You just kind of set up how you want to. We're gonna our marshmallow here. Ah, damn it! I want to get it without I just want to roast the marshmallow without, like, get it a nice golden color without burning. Damn it. Third tries the charm. Like way up high, like not even the chance to get on fire. Come on, get it nice and close. Give me a golden marshmallow, I see it smoking a little bit. Not quite. I don't know if that's just the weird lighting or not, but you know, I'm gonna get a little closer, and we'll eat it. Perfect. That was the most delicious marshmallow I've ever had. Anyways, very unique game, very unique premise. If you like mysteries and just trying to figure stuff out, this is the game to check out. Feels like Groundhog's Day, but it's always a good time. Anyways, as always, you guys are wonderful, fantastic people, and I hope the start of your week as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.